What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at two Aramid fiber cases for the S22 Ultra. One's from a company called Pitaka and the other one's from a company called Mous. Two different styles, two different cases. Let's get into it and check it out together. First, let's take a look at the Pitaka Mag Easy Case 2 for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now, I already reviewed this in a previous video, but I thought it was time to re-review it again because I have a sibling. I have a Mous case. I have another Aramid fiber case that we're going to look at. And if you're looking for a high-end case, if you're looking for a flashy case, you're probably considering these two. But looking at the box here, genuine Aramid fiber, MagSafe compatible, so that is huge, but it also comes at a downside. I'll let you know what that is in just a little bit. Super thin, super light as well, and you get a whole bunch of accessories you can get from Pitaka, so basically you can accessorize to your heart's content. Here's the Pitaka case, and as you can see, it's a very thin, yet very durable case thanks to that Aramid fiber. And this is definitely a thin case that you want to treat nicely. You want to be gentle with your phone when it's inside of this case. Nice little logo right on the bottom there. This definitely is a super premium, super light, but yet super durable case thanks to that Aramid fiber. So this is definitely not for someone who drops their phone on a regular basis. This is for someone who wants to look fresh, who wants to look fancy, and also for someone who might not need a whole bunch of protection. Let's just go ahead and install my phone. So looking at the front view, that 360 bird's eye view for that lip protection, definitely not really super protective. But again, this case is not designed to be as such, so I don't give them any negative points for that. Your buttons are exposed, but the S Pen comes out with no problems whatsoever. Taking a look at the camera protection, definitely no problems with that camera protection. But I think with this case and with any case out there, individual cutouts for these lenses would have taken these cases to the next level. Absolute boss status. But they didn't do that. There's a little P. Once you see that P, you don't stop seeing it. This is where an issue might arise. Without any MagSafe devices connected to this case here, the S Pen works perfectly fine. You can see that. I'm scrolling around. There's no spots where this S Pen is not covering. So really a nice design. No problems with that again. So let's try that S Pen functionality when you have a MagSafe device connected. So here we go, I'm taking out the S Pen. And let's see if we can cover the entire screen. So the S Pen and the MagSafe device seems to be working just fine. Let's try that same test with a battery pack connected. So I do have a little battery pack MagSafe from Snap. Let's go ahead and see if this is going to work here. And let's do this same test. So it seems to be working just fine, but I have tried a couple other battery packs with me and the S Pen didn't really play all that well. But right now you can see it is connected and the S Pen is not having any issues. So guys, it really depends on the device, how strong that magnet is on that other device, that other peripheral that you are connecting. So right away, I don't see any problem with this. So the Pitaka case and the MagSafe functionality is a huge win for anybody with an S22 Ultra. But now let's take a look at another case, and a shout out to Todd who sent this over for me for review. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this one. Now the Mous case has its own peripherals, its own accessories that you can buy for this case. I've tried it with the MagSafe and I'll show you guys it doesn't really work all that well. But if you take a look at this case design, completely different from the Pitaka. This is definitely more utilitarian. It's definitely more of a rugged type of case and not fully Aramid fiber. You just have this little plate that's on the top, that's the Aramid fiber. But otherwise, guys, you have a nice plastic shell, little color buttons, and on the inside you have some shock absorbing material, all on the inside, and Auto Align Plus right over there. And you also have some little slots down here if you guys have extra SIM cards or whatnot, but it is a nice design. For somebody like me who needs a little bit of a stronger case, who's not willing to go out into the wild with such a thin case like the Pitaka, but it all depends on your lifestyle and what you need. The Pitaka case is really nice. Let's just go ahead and place that on the inside here. So you can see the front as I give you the 360 bird's eye tour. Definitely more of that front lid protection than the Pitaka case. And a little bit of a side protection, just a little bit there. But again, laying it flat on the table is no problem. And your camera is protected as well. You can see your camera protection. And I have the same comment as I did with the Pitaka case. Individual cutouts would have taken this case to the next level, would have taken all cases to the next level, but I like to see accent colors on the buttons. That's actually kind of nice. So I think Mous case did a really nice job. There's a little lanyard hole if you guys want to do that. And your cutouts are all perfect. S Pen, no problems with this S Pen. So once again, let's just do this little test. And my waterfall looks really nice. Water's flowing, everything is perfectly fine. Flowing, flowing, flowing. So no problems with the S Pen. Now, MagSafe devices are not compatible with this case. They kind of use their own technology, and I think they do that on purpose. So here's that same wallet. It's not really sticking. Whereas you put it on the Pitaka case, and it's stuck right away. Same goes for my little battery pack. It's not sticking, guys. So they did this on purpose. I kind of wish they didn't. But I am new to the Mous case game, so maybe you guys have tons of accessories that will work with the Mous. But I still like this case anyway because it gives me a little bit more protection than the Pitaka. And again, it's just a little bit more durable, a little bit more my speed. That's it when it comes to these two cases. Really depends on what your needs are. I really like the MagSafe capability on the Pitaka case personally. Definitely takes my S22 to another level in terms of buying accessories and whatnot, battery packs, wallets, all of that good stuff. So I wish the Mous case implemented that same MagSafe capability, but they have their own, I think they call it Limitless 3.0, auto-align accessories, blah, 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 that's going to work with the Mous case. So really, whatever suits your needs, I think you can't go wrong with either one of them. Obviously, very, very thin, keeps your phone thin and form-fitting with the Pitaka. Adds a little bit more weight, a little bit more girth, if you will, if you're using the Mous case. But that's what I need living in New York City. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.